Hey guys, this is Crab Hunter, and welcome back to another channel update. Huzzah! Today's subjects, we're going to be talking about live streaming and War Thunder. Now, first of all, live streaming, as it's the most important of the two. Now, on Saturday the 4th of April, at 8 p.m. or 2000 hours if you prefer, GMT, I am going to be live streaming for the first time. So huzzah on that one. And I will be playing a variety of games. I haven't really got a plan set up because if I, for example, attempt to play World of Tanks or World of Warships or something like that, and it just turns out to be a right shite session, then that way it's probably gonna. I'd like the flexibility. I am intending on playing numerous games on this one, so yeah, that's my plan for that one. So reminder on 4th of April, Saturday at 8 p.m. I will be, or 2000 hours GMT, I will be doing a live stream. I'll also stick a link down below in this channel update, as well as one on the day when I am going to be doing it, saying, "Hey guys, in case you didn't know, I'm going live streaming." Probably not in that voice, but you never know. So I will be doing that, which will be pretty awesome. Very much looking forward to it, and very much looking forward to seeing you guys on there as well. Also, forgot to mention, you could also ask me any questions you'd like. Not completely random questions, mind. Let's kind of have some kind of limit there. But no, generally speaking, if you guys have any kind of questions that, by all means, give it a go, have an ask, and I'll do what I can to answer that as many whilst playing the game, which will be quite nice. So anyway, on to the other subject, of which is War Thunder. Now, this is technically my second attempt at doing a update because I already had a recording of one channel. I only had a recording of a channel update, and I also have a bit of footage on War Thunder regarding the very, very terrible decisions that that Gaijin had made for War Thunder, to a point where I have actually quit from War Thunder. And you'll be happy to know, if you are still playing War Thunder, that Gaijin have removed the ground attack mode from Realistic Battle, which basically was a pretty much carbon copy paste of the arcade game mode, Ground Strike, including also the amount of money you would make with credits and everything, but still with realistic feel to it. They've removed that from the game and stopped that completely. They've completely stopped that now. So it's gone back to the usual system, which is a nice thing to see. But I think at this point the damage is this damage has been done because, well, first of all, they still haven't changed the simulator battles. So anyone wanting to enjoy simulator battles now has to have a specific tank which the Gaijin overlords have selected, of what nation and of course of what tier, and you don't really get any freedom in that. You really don't, and it just is such a shitty decision. Now, at the time when I made the video on Sunday, just going, what? I hadn't actually realised what this meant. Like, at first I thought it was just, oh, okay, they've completely killed it off and you have to be in at first I thought it was, you have to be in a game where there is aircraft now. What I didn't realise was it actually took you to the event of that said aircraft or a ship or, a tank battle. So it's not only that, it's also what Gaijin have said, and it's like, that is a deal breaker for me. Because it's like, well, no thanks, I don't want to have to play your game if you're not going to let me have the ability to play a tank or tier that I want to play at that level. And it's just, and I know that there are some people out there who agreed with that decision. You may be one of them, you may not have been one of them, so I'd like to hear your comments on the matter. But for me, it was a complete deal breaker. I mean, the stupidity in just this realistic battle system is just so dumb. I mean, maybe it could have worked had they, implemented it successfully, but they've really not done it well on that. It was just terrible. So yeah, Gaijin, you've kind of driven me away now, which is a bit of a stupid thing. I mean, I don't want to make this thing seem too negative, but it is literally, Gaijin have just completely they've started the road to disaster with this one. And yeah, they may save themselves a little bit of worry by removing this thing here and there and maybe reverting some old settings, but for me, in order to come back completely and say, yeah, I can actually play this game again, it would take Gaijin reverting the simulator battle mode to how it was, removing and basically reshaping the battle rating system for aircraft into how it was before they fucked it over. They completely rework the ×2 event thing so it actually gives you a ×2 or something equal to a ×2 in War Thunder, because the other one doesn't actually work. And finally, just make and just stop giving your Russian planes such stupid advantages at times. Now, I'm not going to lie, there are occasions where Russian planes die very quickly, so it's not such a big problem. But there is still a strong element of biasedness in some regards to Russian planes. Luckily in Realistic and Simulator, it's less evident, but at the same time, many Russian players get high access to high damage weapons at lower tiers. So, I mean, like I said, there are things about the game which the Russian thing is the kind of almost a niggle. But personally, if they could change that, then that would be perfect. But no, generally speaking, they've just started this descent into stupidity and madness, and I've just given up trying to find excuses as to why this game's good. I personally now don't like this game because it's just a pointless time, and I'm not the only one. I'm like a number of my friends, a number of people on the video as well. So a number of people have said, you know what, that does it for me. I can't play War Thunder either now. So, maybe in time War Thunder may realise the mistake they've made and change a few things. But until then, I think for a time being, War Thunder will have to take a sidestep and near permanent removal from the channel because it is just taking the piss. But anyhow, enough of the depressing stuff. Thank you very much for watching this. If you agree with what I say or disagree with what I say, then by all means let me know in the comment section down below. Did you like the ground attack from Realistic Battle concept, or do you agree with me and think, yeah, I can agree with you, or I can see why you're upset, but I can see that it also could have been done if it was done well, which is kind of my opinion on that matter. It was quite fun to play the turn fighter. That was because I was slightly on an arcade method, almost, because I could turn, whereas the map wouldn't give the energy fighters squat. So anyhow, that's about it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. This is Crap Hunter signing out.